Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back to the Real Legend of Gaming. And this time around, we got the Legendary Challenge. And folks, we're going to use the Golem Flying Machine Night Witch Goblin Hut deck that we posted a few days ago. And let's see how it does. Now, I did go ahead and start the challenge, so we already have one win in the books with that deck. I just wanted to make sure if it was really appropriate to use it, and wanted to see if I got matched up against another Golem deck right away. Because my initial thoughts is that deck is super meta, and I'm expecting to face a lot of Royal Ghosts in this challenge. So let's see how it plays out, folks. Alright, here we go. First match is up against Woody Tribe. So you guys already know with the Golem decks, right? You want to build up that elixir count as quickly as you can. Stack them up right in the back. And we'll let those goblins do what they have to do. I'm not really too worried about that. Stock up that Night Witch since the Golem passed the first tower. And I'm going to save this Knight over here for that Wizard. There we go. I'm bringing the Knight out. Because the Wizard could give us a lot of trouble when it comes to the bats. We're going to bring down this Poison since they got some Barbarians there. So we should be able to take out the Wizard and a couple of those Barbarians. And still have two of the mini Golems along with the Night Witch, the bats. And we'll let the rest of that play out. Because I want to build up my elixir count so that I can put down this Goblin Hut. Like in the middle, but kind of like the top. So we can start those Spear Goblins closer to the bridge so that they can do the chip damage quicker. And it looks like we're playing against, I guess, someone with a similar idea. Because for some reason, the Goblin Hut is pretty popular again. I've seen OJ do a video with it. I've seen Surgical Goblin do a deck. And you know when Surge makes a deck, I think it's going to go viral. Alright, so we got the Flying Machine now with the Knight. Knight should be able to defend against that Wizard. And that's become a card that I've grown to really dislike lately. Because before, the Wizard was not a good card. It was not worth the elixir. But now I've seen it serve some good purposes in decks. And that's good, right? Because, I mean, at 5 elixir, it should have some value. And I know I just leaked about 1 or 2 elixir right there. Sorry. That's the only thing with playing these live matches, that you talk a lot. And sometimes you don't really pay attention to what you're doing. I mean, it's all good, right? You guys still love the show. Alright, so let's see what we can get going over here. We're going to drop this Poison on top of everything here. I believe we should get the tower. If we don't, at least we're going to do some damage with the Spirit Goblins and along with the, Poison spell that was put there. The Knight did lock on, so we're good. And we'll drop another Golem here. Only thing we really need to worry about is the Spirit Goblins. So we'll drop that Flying Machine instead of the Night Witch. Because at this point, you just want to defend, right? Because there's not that much time left over. So we can kind of like block the lane and defend. And we should be able to get this win. So that's how you do it, folks. We're playing against a friend. I don't know what this means. But we're going to drop down the Golem right here. And we are both using Golem beatdowns, looks like. Which is fine. Because I won't overextend on the right hand side. I'll keep those 3 defensive cards there. So now we'll put down a Knight. We'll bring out the Mega Minion. And I'll bring out the Flying Machine. And as soon as I have a chance, I want to drop down that Poison spell over there. Because we could do a lot of damage. We could take out everything in that path there. There we go. Bring them down to the point where the tower could finish them off with chip damage. And now we're pushing on the left-hand side with our Knight, our Mega Minion. And not bad. I think considering we pushed on 2 different lanes, we took out a lot of HP. So I'm very happy with that push. Not even going to react to that Wizard for the simple fact that its HP is low enough to get taken out. We'll push again with the Golem. I should have probably went on the left-hand side because of the lower HP. But because the first time around I was able to defend fully on the left, I think that it will work out for me to do the same thing. And this time around, I can follow up the Spirit Goblins here. I'll bring in the Knight over here. And it should give me a chance to bring in a Night Witch and distract the Golem. So we could take out that Musketeer. And then come right back and play defense on top of that Golem. While our Golem just works on top. We're not even going to support it. It's done. We did enough damage. And the explosion did enough damage to the counterparts. So now we just got to play defense. We're going to zap this right here just in case. And now we're pushing the Golem on this side. And we'll do the same thing. Goblin Hub because we want to distract it again. I'll bring in this Knight because I want to take out this Wizard right away. Night Witch for that Musketeer. And this Mega Minion over here is going to be for that Miner. And I'm going to leave that Golem alone because my Golem is pushing. So let's support it and get this win. Drop the poison. We should be able to get that tower. Bring in the Knight over here because I want to be able to follow up and attack that Wizard. So basically, you already know my favorite counter for the Wizard is the Knight. And that's it. We got that win. So that's what I'm talking about right there. From the Victor Catala 3 clan. Alright, we'll drop our Spirit Goblin Hut right here. And we'll wait till we get a little closer and we'll drop down the Night Witch. So I see an Ice Golem. There's a couple possibilities that can be associated with that card. So I just gotta be a little bit careful because you can see the Mega Knight come out or you can see a Hog. Alright, so we're gonna play some defense here. That Flying Machine is putting in some work. But now I'm going to push with my Golem because that Valk is pretty much done. And that was like the only counter I was worried about at the moment. And then, okay, let that rocket go. Don't throw anything else down. Now we can follow up with our Goblin Hut. And as soon as the Night Witch spawns, I'm going to drop her behind the Golem. Should be able to quickly take out that Ice Golem. And we got our Spirit Goblins putting in some work too. So go ahead. And we should have enough to drop down this poison spell on top of that right there. Spirit Goblin Huts is still rolling and they're stacking up. We got 4 of them going. The Valk is locked on to the Golem. And we protect the Spirit Goblins. Now we got 4 of them going at the tower with the Mega Minion still pushing. And it's still spawning Spirit Goblins. So we're good as long as we play some defense. Or we could just give up the tower and start pushing on the left. Either option is fine. Considering that they have a rocket, let's not even waste our time defending that right side lane. Because we know that the idea is for them to finish that off at the end. So let's not waste any elixir defending a side that has no purpose of defending, right? And no, that's not my philosophy. But in this case, it's going to work. All right, so we're pushing. Going to have that poison spell. We're going to drop it right over here on top of the push and the Goblin Hut. So we're doing triple damage. And now we're going to follow up with our Flying Machine and our Mega Minion. And we're wrecking right there. Push it to the limit. We'll drop another Goblin Hut. And yes, they can throw a rocket at it. But I think that we're pretty good on elixir. That we're going to force their hand right now. And I'm going to drop down another poison. So keep it going. Keep spawning. Drop the Night Witch over here. Get rid of the Valk. And now we're on sudden death. So I'm going to slow my roll. And wait for my Golem to come down. And now we play. Surprisingly, they have not used the rocket. which is fine, right? Better for me. We'll bring out our knight. Mega minion over here. And as soon as we get closer, right there on top of both goblin huts and the tower, then we're bringing our night witch. I think we're going to be okay in this match, folks. They're going to throw a goblin barrel. We got a zap for that. Back it on up like a U-Haul truck. We're going in there. Come on. At the tower, 800, 600, 200, game over. That is how you do it. And we're looking pretty good, folks. I got to admit, we're looking pretty good. It's where we use this deck. I featured it in a video a few days ago. You see it works pretty well. So go ahead and try it out inside of the challenge. And let me know how you guys do. Let me know if you unlock a legendary card and what card you unlock. Feel free to drop the comments down below. If you follow me on Twitter, feel free to tag me on the picture, all right? Other than that, appreciate the support. If you ain't subscribed yet, then you guys already know what to do. And if you are, then slap the like button and let me know you want more Clash Royale content, all right? So right now we've been alternating between Clash Royale and Arena of Valor. I plan to continue that as long as there's content to make, right? So I appreciate the support. Peace out.